The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the Colts under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just...
Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is caught! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Strong. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Right to the air is Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They put Smythe in motion. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. Motion man, set right. They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. And he finds Tyreek. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll toss it here to Achane. Yeah! Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 14-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, Richardson. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Richardson. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On play action, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. A second down throw for Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. From the gun on third down, Richardson. Catch made. That's Woods. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Off play action, it's Tua. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Throwing is Tua. This one complete to Hill. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Again, it's Tua. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the air again, Tungo Bailoa. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. And in motion is Berrios. He'll get this out to the left flat. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free, and gains nothing. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the last of our 3 games on this wild card Sunday. Again, one more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up an exhilarating 3 days of super wild card weekend. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work forward for a couple. Anthony Walker there to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. And now you hold your breath when you see this. That's Tua, who's in some obvious discomfort. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Hill brought in motion. To throw is Thompson. That's caught by Hill. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Richardson operating from the pistol. He runs with it. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On the give, this is Taylor. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. Here's Berrios on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Smythe in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Thompson. Man. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Now a fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Richardson. Toward the sideline, taken in by Pittman. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Richardson to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw, it's Richardson. to the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indy. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Throwing, Thompson. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, it's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A run up the middle with Achane. And that'll be a pickup of 3. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hill brought in motion. Now, faking the give. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
One more time, it's Achane. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Man in motion is Berrios. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. On 2nd down, Richardson. Catch made. That's Wilkes. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
In motion, it's Waddle. He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Here's Thompson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
To throw is Thompson. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Whoa! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. After missing a lot of his rookie season, Anthony Richardson is in some discomfort. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Throwing, Flacco. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It is 2nd down and 5. Here's Flacco to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Flacco. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. Here's 1st down. Flacco to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now, on 2nd and long. Flacco. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Here we go. One final play. Looking for Berrios downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Thompson. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Man in motion is Berrios. On 2nd down, Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing, Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win for the Colts. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.